What is the main reason? Main reason is the manufacturing technology of those devices. So manufacturing technology is different from one to one. That means magnetic devices manufactured by different technology, optical devices manufactured by a different technology, and solid state devices manufactured by a different technology. Okay, that is the main reason why we categorize to three main categories. Now you remember. So first one, in magnetic devices, the technology is magnetic field. The data is recorded in a magnetic field. Let's say in a hard disk, there is a magnetic field in the what you call the rotating disk, right? There are several rotating disks inside the hard disk. So those are magnetized disks. Data are written into those magnetized disks, right? That is magnetic devices. We discuss about magnetic tape, the same technology. In floppy disk, same technology, right? The data written in a magnetic field. Got it? Okay, right. Then in optical devices, what is the technology? What is the technology?
Laser technology.
Yes, laser technology. In CD, compact discs, it uses laser technology, right? In DVDs also uses laser technology, right? Those optical devices mainly use the laser technology. So data are written from laser technology to the disk. That's why we call it as optical devices. Optical devices. Right. Then we discuss about solid state devices. What is the technology that we used in solid state devices? Yes. Solid state.
Write and read data technology.
Write and read data how?
Electronically.
Yes, very good. Electronically. Write and read data electronically. So in solid state devices, there are no which parts? I told you last week.
Moving parts.
Yes, there are no moving parts. Moving means chalane wana kotas ne solid state devices solar. So in a magnetic in a hard disk there are moving parts. There are moving disk, right? In CD, DVD, VCD, Blu-ray, those disks are moving when reading and writing data. And in a solid state device, there are no moving parts. There is only electronic circuit. Data are written to that electronic circuit. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What are the examples for solid state devices?
Pen drive. Pen drive, SSD hard disk, memory card.
Memory card, right? Very good. Pen drive, SSD hard disk, memory card or memory chip, right? Among those devices, right, we discuss about the data capacities. Okay, tell me what is the capacity of a floppy disk. Capacity of a floppy disk.
1.44 MB.
Yes, very good. 1.44 MB. Right? What is the capacity of CD-ROM? What is the capacity of CD-ROM?
700 MB. 700 MB.
Yes, nearly around 700 MB. There are nearly around. Not exactly, but it can vary. 700 to 600. Right. There is a newcomer. Welcome, Himasala. Himasala, yes. Himasala. Yes. Good evening, Himasala. We just started, and you can refer to the video recordings. I will send those recordings to the group.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. Right. I will send the video recordings in previous lessons to the group. Then you can refer to that.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So we were discussing about the different kind of storage devices that we can see in computers. Okay.
Okay, sir.
There are three categories. We categorize them in order to the technology used to manufacture those devices. Right. First is magnetic devices, optical devices, and solid state devices. Those are the three main categories. Right. Then as you think, what is the speedest device type? Which one is the speed? There is a very high speed when reading data. Solid state devices. What is the reason? What is the reason? The same thing that I have told.
Because they don't have moving parts.
Yes, very good. They don't have moving parts, right? In a hard disk, there are moving parts. Then there should be a kind of head to read the data. So head is moving here and there, right? It will takes time. I showed some videos of hard disk also. I will try to show it again to you, right? End of the session. So there are moving parts. Therefore, to read and write data, it will take some time. The same thing applies to CD and VCD, Blu-ray also, right? In solid state devices, since there are no moving parts, it is easy to read and write data. It will take a very lesser time to read data, right? That's why you can copy from a flash drive or pen drive. You can just in a second you can copy something. Copy means you can copy to the pen drive from the computer, or you can copy from the pen drive to computer. Both ways are very speed, right? Okay, that is the reason. So we have now have a good idea about the types of storage devices and the capacity of those storage devices, and why what is the speed of that storage devices, right? Those kind of knowledge you have now. Himasala, it is okay to you?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay, then we discuss about what, Devan?
Sir?
What we discuss after that?
Files and folders?
Yes, we discussed about files and folders. I am now briefing what we did last week, right? We discussed about files and folders, right? Okay. Can you tell me, anyone have seen graphical user interface? Anyone? Who have seen a graphical user interface? No one?
Sir, I have seen
You have seen where?
in the computer.
In the computer? Is
Yes.
it? How? Only you have seen. So you may have a special kind of computer that others can't see, right?
Hmm.
Devan, have you seen?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Where?
Computer.
Computer. Nethuli, have you seen graphical user interface?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you have seen. Himasala, have you seen a graphical user interface?
No, sir.
No, right. I will show you a graphical user interface. Right? Now you can see the screen, okay? This screen is a graphical user interface. Why we calling it as a graphical user interface? We can see all the things in graphically. So we can see the beautiful icons. We can see a beautiful screen, and we can identify each and every icon in a separate view, right? So those are the features of a graphical user interface. We can see all the things in graphical, right? We can see all the things in graphically. This is a graphical user interface. We in a short form we call it as what?
Desktop.
Desktop? No. Yes, me. This is a desktop. In short form, the graphical user interface is GUI. We call it as GUI, graphical user interface. So even if open a file or folder, we can see there are files. We can see the files in graphically, right? This is graphical. We can see pictures and fonts, different kind of colors. So that's why we call it as graphical. Have you seen a command line interface? Yes or no? Command line interface.
Yes, sir.
Yes, where? Where?
Sir,
Yes?
command user interface means the commands we get from the computer, no?
Yes, command we get from the computer. No. To get an output, we have to give some commands. That's why there is no graphical interfaces. There is only commands. So in order to get an output, we have to give a command. Have anyone seen? I think no. You may have seen, but you don't know it is a command line interface. I will show you.
Sir, coding.
Yes, coding also command line interface, but this is regarding operating systems. This operating system that I have using, there is a graphical user interface. Right. I will show you command line interface. right? Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, this is a command line interface. So you can't see any graphics here. You can't see pictures, you can't see photos, you can't see any colors. Just a command line, right? In order to get an output, we have to give a command like this, right? If we give a command like this, it will output some things in the display. Those are also like text. So we can't see anything graphically. In those days means around 1980s 1980 ගණන් වල වගේ those people didn't have a graphical user interface. Those days computers used command line interface. Is it easy to use a command line interface?
No.
No, it is very difficult. In operating systems, there were command line interface. There were no graphical representation. So this kind of interface, we call it as command line interface. Got it? The difference?
Yes, sir.
Right. So right. When we discussing about the operating systems, right? If you can remember, the first point we discussed about provide a user interface to work easily with the computer. Right? Provide the user interface to work easily with the computer. We discussed about operating systems, right? So first feature is it is easy to, I will show you the area. Right here. Here in operating system, provide a user interface to work easily with the computer. Right? That is graphical user interface. It provides from operating system. Right? So then there's another thing, perform tasks related to processing files and folders correctly. So it will provide the service to process files and folders. So that's why we are discussing about files and folders. Who gives that service to us? Files and folders.
Operating system.
Yes. Yes, operating system gives us the facility, files and folders. Then we came to, that's why we discussed about files and folders. Right. There are two parts of a file. What are they? Two parts.
File name and file extension.
Yes, file name and the file extension. File name and the file extension. Every file has those two different parts, file name and file extension. So I will show you. Right. In this case, you have some, you can see some files there. Can you see the extension here? Can you see the extension here?
No, sir.
No. How we get the extension to If I want to see the extension, what we need to do? What we need to do?
These files copy and
Here I can't see the extension. In order to get the extension, I want to see the extension with the file name. What we can do? Can you remember, Netuli? No? Tevan, no?
these files copy and
No. Here, I just can see only the file name. Ne? File name එක විතරයි නේ පේන්නේ. Is there any extension? Can you see extension here?
No, sir.
No. No. Yes, we can see the extension. We can get the extension by a small thing, right? We are going to view. Click the view tab. Okay. Then there is a checkbox. File name and extension. I'll click here. I'll tick the text box. See what happens, right? See what happens. I will get a list view, right? In previous case, when the tick was not there, you can only see the file name. Okay. Then I am going to view. I am going to file name and extension. I'll tick the text box. What will happen? .pdf, and .png, .xlxx, .docx.
We can see the file extension.
Yes, we can see the file extension. That is the difference, right? Now you know how to get that.
Sir.
Yes. If you don't want to see this, just unclick this, right? Then there is only file name. So you can see there is a file name and extension for every file, right? This is the file name, .pdf or .png, .xlxx, .docx. Those are the file extensions. Those are the two files, two parts of a file. Got it?
Yes.
Right. Good. Right. So, in files and folders, we can create any number of folders. What is the purpose of a folder? What is the purpose of the folders? What is the purpose of using folders? Any purpose?
Files we the use of folders are we use them to store files.
Use them to show files, but there is a clear idea. I mean, there is a clear reason to have folders. So it's okay. You are telling that.
Maintain the files.
Huh?
Maintain the files.
Maintain the files. Right. Very good. Maintain the files means we need to organize the files.
Sir, we can store the files in the folder and retrieve them easily and fast.
Yes, we can find easily and fast. That's the reason. In short term, we can organize. Otherwise, think about when the files are in one folder, all the files are in one folder, it is difficult to find a particular file. So we use folders in order to organize our files. So we can create any number of folders and we can separate our files to those folders, those kind of folders. I will show you, right? In D folder, in D disk, say, let's say in E drive, I have set of folders. I have set of folders. In accounts folder, I have set of files. In folder also, there can be any number of folders. There is no limit. Huh? Likewise, we can organize very clearly. So if I want to see something about accounts, regarding accounts, just need to go to accounts folder. There are only files related to accounts. That's how I have organized these files, right? So I can easily find a document related to accounts. In that account also, I can see set of folders. I have created set of folders. So there are subfolders, right? So likewise, I can easily find my folders because of I am using or I am handling files. Got it? Right.
Yes, sir.
Then, so then we can create the files. We can rename the files. We can create the folders. We can create the, we can rename the folders. Those are very basic things, right? We can save a file. We can save a folder. Okay, those are the some basic things we can do from files and folders, and we discuss about we can move a file from another one place to another place easily, and we can okay, tell me what is the process to copy a file to another place, right? Copy a file to another place without deleting the source file, that means original file. What is the command? I want to copy a file from one folder to another folder. So there should be a duplicate. There should be a duplicate, not there should not be deleted the first one.
We copy and paste.
Yes, very good. Copy and paste, right? Copy and paste. If you want to remove the first place, right, in the file in first place and paste it to another place, what is the command?
We copy and remove and paste the file.
No. What is this command? I just want to copy a file to another place and I want to delete the original file at the same time. Original place, the file at original place. There is no duplication. Huh?
Cut and paste.
Yeah, cut and paste. Cut and paste is the command. Cut and paste. Okay, I will show you. I want to I want to take this image.jpg file to my desktop. So I want to remove this place and I want to put it here. So I right click the mouse I use the command cut, right? Then I come to my desktop and again I right click the mouse. I use paste command. You can see the original file deleted from the original place, but it is copied to desktop. That's how we delete the file. Sorry, uh, cut and copy. That is a command. Okay. And we discuss about changing the folders names, right? Right. We are going to delete the file. We are going to delete the file. What is the command? Let's say I want to delete the file permanently. That means I can't recover it again. It is permanently deleted. What is the command?
Copy and cut.
No. Let's say, right, in this folder, I want to permanently delete my file. Let's say I want to temporarily delete my file. For temporarily delete, right, I will delete this file. I will rename this file first. For I will right click and use the rename command. Then I can rename this file. Okay, then I want to temporarily delete this one. How? I right click this one and I am using delete command. Right? Now you can see here, you can't see the
Sir,
file. Yes.
the screen is not shared.
Screen is not shared. Now it's okay.
Okay, sir.
Sorry. Right. I will rename this file. Right. I want to remove temporarily. So I just click this file. I just right click this file and I give the delete command. Okay, delete command. Then what happened? This file is deleted from this location, but it is not permanently deleted. So where it has gone? How I can recover that? By mistake, I can delete the file. I can give the delete command. So it is disappeared, deleted, but it is not permanently deleted. So where it has gone? Can you tell me?
Recycle bin.
Recycle bin.
Yes, yes, very good. Recycle bin. Let's see. It's there. I'm going to recycle bin. See that the file is here. This file is here. So in order to recover that file from recycle bin, what I want to do? I just right click this file, right? Just right click this file and restore. See what will happen, right? Right click this file and restore. See, it will come again. So it is not permanently delete. So this one, I will restore. It will come again. It is not permanently deleted. That's how we delete a file temporarily, right? It will not delete it permanently. What is the command? If I want to delete the file permanently. So permanently means that it will not go to recycle bin, right? It will not go to recycle bin. What is the command? Yes. What is the command? Any idea? I want to permanently delete a file.
Cut the file.
Huh?
Cut the file.
No. Cut and paste means if you cut, you have to paste somewhere. Otherwise, it is not useful cut command. If you cut the file, definitely you have to paste it. What is the command?
Press shift and delete keys together.
Yes.
And after that, we should click the yes command in the dialog box that appears.
Right. Yes. Let's see how it happened. Now, I want to permanently delete some file. I will see whether I want to delete something not useful. Right. Let's say I want to delete this file permanently, not temporarily. What I do is just click the file on top of the file, then use the command shift and delete. Shift and delete key. In the keyboard, I press shift plus delete command. Shift plus delete command. Right, then this message will appear. Are you sure you want to permanently delete this file? Permanently delete. So it will not goes to recycle bin. If I click yes, it will delete it permanently. Let's say it is there in recycle bin. Right? It is not there in recycle bin. Okay, that's how we permanently delete a file. Right. Then we discuss about file attributes. There is a file type, file extension, and the size of the file. Right. Size of the file, location of the file, last file created date, and modified date, access date. Those things we discussed last day. Right. Okay, now shall we do some questions regarding these two chapters? I will share a document with you. Shall I share in the screen? Then you
Okay.
can, yes, then you can, later on, I will put it into the group, then you can refer. Now I will share the screen. Then you can attend to that questions. Right? Okay. Start now. I'll send the same to the group, and if you want, you can access from the group.
Sir, we should write only the answer, no?
Yes, yes. Only answer. Now it is there in the group also, you can access.
Done, sir.
Done. Can you get the file from the group?
Okay, sir.
Then you can do the rest. There are 4 pages.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, dear.
I can't understand the seventh question in the first question in the part 2.
Right. Okay, that's fine. We'll discuss.
Okay.
There are questions that you don't understand. Please skip that and write the rest. Don't worry, I am not giving marks. Write as you can.
Finish writing, sir.
Tell me if you are Vinisha. Okay, now we'll discuss up to what you have done. Okay. I think you may have not finished it now. Right. It's okay. The rest you can do after the class. And it is better to get the printouts of this paper and keep it in a file. Then you can refer later what are the answers for these questions. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Then we'll discuss the answers. Right. Part 1 in first page. Which one is mentioned as brain of the computer?
CPU.
CPU.
Yeah, CPU. Which electronic technology used in second generation computers?
Transistors.
Transistors. Good. Which one is the example for the first generation computer?
UNIVAC.
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 Yes, UNIVAC. Execution speed of third computer was measured by third generation. That means third generation. Huh? Execution speed of third generation computers.
Nanosecond.
Yes.
Nanoseconds.
It is nanosecond. First generation, millisecond. Second generation, microsecond. Third generation, nanosecond. Fourth generation,
Picosecond.
picoseconds. Or milli instructions per second. MIPSO, picosecond. Right? Milli, micro, nano, pico. Milli, micro, nano, pico. Then fifth one, select the oldest operating system from the following. What is the oldest operating system? MS-DOS, MS Windows, BlackBerry OS, Mac OS.
MS-DOS.
What about others?
MS-DOS.
Yes, MS-DOS. MS-DOS is the first operating system done by Microsoft company, right? So it is MS-DOS is the most oldest operating system among these four, right? Select the operating system which produced using Linux.
Fedora.
Fedora. Fedora. Yes? Netuli, it is okay?
Okay.
Right. What is the other operating system which comes from Linux? One is Fedora. What is the... Yes, good. Ubuntu. Ubuntu and Fedora is operating systems produced under Linux OS, right? Ubuntu and Fedora. It comes under Linux OS. And they are also free and open source. Free and open source means you can download the software for free. You don't have to pay and you can install the software. Which one is not for the computer software? Which one is not a computer software?
RAM.
Yes, RAM.
RAM.
RAM is not a computer software. Others are softwares. MS Word, MS Paint, MS Windows are softwares. Which one is not for the magnetic media storage device? Which one is not compact disk? Others are magnetic devices, no? Hard disk, magnetic tape, gas disk is, all those are magnetic devices. So the capacity of a CD is
700 MB.
700 MB.
yes, good 700 MB. Then select the extension of MS Word.
Dot D docs.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Dot
Doc.
docs.
මොකද ඩොට් ගානේ මොකක්ද dot what
Doc.
Docs.
yes docx. Okay, then what is the extension of PowerPoint?
Dot PGF.
No, PowerPoint is
PPT.
yes, PowerPoint is presentation software. PPTX for PowerPoint dot PPTX. What is the extension for Excel?
XLS.
XLST.
Yes, XLSX is the extension for Excel file. PDF is the extension for PDF format file. Right. Fill in the blank is the word given in the bracket. Brackets. Fill in the blanks with the words given in the brackets. Are there any brackets? Are there any words given?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Where?
sir.
Right, here. There are words size, clock speed, operating system, file extension, and motherboard. First one is given interface between user and computer. Is given interface between user and computer. What?
Operating system.
Others?
Operating system.
Yes. Operating
Operating-
system. Yes. Operating system is given interface between user and computer. I told you. So the operating system is the one who gives us user interface, graphical user interface. CPU is fixed on the
Motherboard.
yes, motherboard. Speed of the CPU is also known as what?
Clock speed.
Yes,
Speed.
clock speed. Is one of the property of a file.
File extension.
Yes, file extension. File size or file extension. Let's see the other one. Other.
File
Size.
Yes. File size is a property. File extension is a what? Sorry. File type is, file extension is, it indicates the software. I told you last week. Yes, it's in last part. Is used to indicate the application software of the file. So in this case, you can see .pdf. Here, if we see .pdf, we can tell that this is a Adobe Acrobat Reader file. That means PDF format file. When we see the extension docx, we can tell this it is a words. It is a file that made from Word software. From .pptx, from this extension, we can tell that this file has created using PowerPoint software. From XLSX, this file has created using Excel software, right? So for the 14 one, size is one of the property of the file. Is it clear? Extension is not a property. Okay. So extension comes to 15. Extension is used to indicate the application software of the file. So by the extension, we can tell what is the application software that has used to create this file. Got it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Mark the following are correct or incorrect. Size of the third generation computer was large as a room. Correct
Wrong.
or wrong?
Wrong.
Wrong. Definitely wrong. Operating system manages the computer memory efficiently. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, it manages the memory. Operating system manage the memory. It correct. Right? When you save a file first time, use save as command is the best method. When you save the file first time, use save as command is the best method. Is it correct? Others?
Correct.
Yes, correct.
Correct.
When we save the first time from the save as command, in second time we can use save command. Right? Not the save as command. We can save the file. Okay, can store the folder inside the file. Can store the folder inside the file. Wrong.
Wrong.
It is other way around. Can store a file inside the folder. Right. To delete the file permanently, press Shift and Delete keys together.
True.
True.
Correct.
Yes, correct. I told you. Press Shift and Delete keys together. Then we can delete the file permanently. Right? So second part, question 1. Write the main components of CPU. Quick. Main components CPU.
CU, ALU, memory registers.
Yes, CU, ALU, memory registers. It's better to write whole word arithmetic and logic unit, control unit and memory registers. Give 2 features of memory registers. Give me 2 features.
Data access speed is very high.
Yes, good, very good.
Temporary source data and instructions that are
Right.
used by
Temporarily stores data and instructions. Very good, very good, very good. Okay. Write two features of first generation of computer. First generation computer. Two features.
Like a large room,
Yes.
technology is a vacuum tube.
Vacuum tube. Yes. Right. Write two examples for fourth generation computer.
Electronic technology used a microprocessor,
Yes, microprocessor. Then what are the others?
is extension speed measured by picoseconds.
Yes, microprocessor, electronic technology, power consumption less than third generation, uh, execution speed, picosecond or millions of instructions per second, MIPS, right? Cost is less. Okay, those are the features. Tasks of operating system, two tasks.
Manage the hardware,
Manage the hardware, yes.
manage the computer memory.
Yes, manage the computer memory efficiently, okay. Provide graphical user interface, okay. Provide,
Control the function of the central processing unit.
yes, control the files and folders. Yes, okay, those are the tasks performed by operating system. Give two examples for operating system used in smartphones.
iOS, Android,
iOS, Android. Right. Write down two examples for that can be stored in your computer. Write two examples for that can be stored in your computer. What we
videos, photos, operating
right?
system.
No. Videos, photos. Yes, operating system as well we can store, but it is better to tell that videos, audios, text, and what images. Neither those kind of things we can store in the computer. Documents, yes. What is mentioned by CD-RW, CD-RW? What is mean by? What is meant by CD-RW? Yes? No idea? Anyone? Yes or no?
No,
Quick,
sir.
quick, right. CD-RW means CD is rewritable. Rewritable. That means if once the CD is written by the data, that data can be replaced by another data. That means we can erase the previous data and we can again write to the CD. So it is rewritable. I have given the note, I think, last week, Devan. I wrote in the board, I think, rewritable. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, rewritable means we can again write to the disk. So we can replace the data that is in the CD by another set of data. So it is rewritable. So we can use CDs that are rewritable again and again. Right? So if it is mentioned as CD-R, it can't be rewrite. It can be write only once. It can't be write again and again. Right? Okay, you know the meaning of a folder. Write the steps to create a folder. What is the steps? Anyone? You can just right click the mouse, and from that right click there is a new menu. Right, I'll show you. Right click, sorry, not here. You have to right click in blank space, and there is a new menu. From that new menu you have to select the folder option. That is how we create a file. Yes or no? Okay. What's the answer of file? What is meant by a folder? Any answers that you have written? Quick. Is there a definition for a folder?
A folder is a place where files are stored.
Yes, a folder is the place where files are stored is a folder. Right? You can write this down. The place where files are stored is a folder. The place where the files are stored is a folder. Okay? So shall we discuss the rest in next week? If you have not completed the rest, you can complete. And we'll discuss the rest by next week because I have a class at 9. Is it okay?
Okay,
sir.
Okay.
Right. Any questions?
no, sir.
No,
No, sir.
No? Right. Netuli? No?
no, sir.
Right. Good. Then good night to all, and we'll meet on next Sunday. Sorry, next Tuesday. Have a nice week. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good
Thank
night,
you,
sir.
sir.
Okay, good
Good
night.
night, sir.
Nice day, sir.